Hi everybody.
Hey everybody.
We are not professional videographers or photographers, so
we're just hanging out at the table.
We know the lighting is kind of crappy, but just gonna have to bear with us.
Yeah.
We have a discussion to have.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a discussion?
Is this like an HR discussion?
Oh, no, I take my problems to HR and my HR doesn't care. My HR tells me to suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, she usually says go suck a rock, but
yeah, sometimes she tells me to suck a rock. HR, we need to work on our HR policies around here. We are happy our treasures. I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We're full-time resellers in Lincoln, Nebraska.
3 homers have staff.
And she's HR. That's what I'm gonna say. The last video we made, if you noticed, right at the end, we started our live selling, and we said, all right, when we're done with this live sale, we're going to video and we'll tell you what these mystery items sold for and how it went and blah, blah, blah. And then to be continued.
We stopped and we came upstairs and went,
So we've had a long, it is now Monday afternoon. It is, so that was Saturday night.
And you have shipped for you shipped on Sunday afternoon and you shipped it this morning.
Well, okay, so we're going to get to why, we're filming this early Monday afternoon. It's not because we slept till noon. It's because I was busy finishing some things. We're going to get into all that. But the first thing I want to say, we talked a lot. Saturday, that video, when we filmed that video, showed us a lot of things. It really opened our eyes to a lot of things in our business and the way we're doing our business.
Can you guess what?
Now, I want to say this before we say anything else. I have something very important to say.
What?
If anybody thinks that we're going to go into a rant and we're going to poo-poo live selling, we're not.
I love it.
If you think we're going to poo-poo thedollarauction.com, we're not. We still like live selling.
Yes.
We do. We really do. We still fully support thedollarauction.com. We're part of it, and so we're not abandoning ship, anything like that.
Well, it sounds like it.
No. I want to say that so that nobody says, I can't believe you poo-pooed this, that we helped create and stuff, and that we want to grow and keep going.
Yeah.
We are fully in support of it.
Yes.
However, we got our eyes opened really wide on Saturday when we were filming that video and then putting the video together and watching the video back.
I gotta say, I'm gonna interject here, that when you're a reseller and you're nose to the grindstone and you're working, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to visit with others and hang out with your friends and do stuff like that. Well, when we hang out with our friends, we get into deep discussions and we really dig deep into things with Ruth and Larry, and they came over and really helped us, asked us some questions, and can we say what those questions were?
Well, I was going to talk about that in the next video. Have a chart and write all that stuff out.
Okay.
We're going to do that. They brought up some interesting points in what we're going to do. I don't even want to say what we're going to do because I don't want somebody else to steal our idea and do it.
That happens.
So in the next video, we're going to have an interesting discussion about our business, but this is completely separate.
Okay.
So what happened was in March 16th. Halfway through March, we joined up with 3 other sellers, 3 friends. They are all friends, groups of friends, whatever.
Yep.
And we started thedollarauction.com.
Yeah.
Donna and I have 100% feel like we have poured into it as much as we can. We have really made a strong attempt to do 2 shows a week, to make it a part of our reselling business that is a section of our income that we bring in every week, every month, whatever.
Yes, and we've also put a lot of high value things on there.
Trying to grow, trying to make it worth it.
And to show people that, you can sell not just cheapo things, but you can sell high value things, just like they do on Whatnot. They start their stuff at $1.
We have tried really hard to make this be a part of our regular business plan, that's not just whatever. However, if you go back and you look at that video Saturday, we had Friday off. We took Friday off, whatever. We spent the entire day, you can watch the video, the entire day preparing for this. We did a 2-hour show.
Finding the right things.
Yeah. We did a 2-hour show. Then we go upstairs, we decompress and catch our breath and, whatever. And we ended up just sitting talking a lot that night. And then on Sunday, I shipped. So in case you're wondering, is this all we're going to do? We're not going to do this. We're also going to show you what sold on eBay over the weekend.
Yes. We're just visiting first.
But the first half of this video is us visiting and talking about, we have talked a lot and we have really looked at things, and we are making a change to our business plan. How do I say this? I want to say this, and I want to be very clear about a couple things. Number one, I'd speak for Donna and the puppies. We appreciate
yes.
and really are thankful for the people, not only on YouTube that watch our videos, but the people that come to our live shows.
Yes.
Even if they don't buy anything.
Yes.
But if they buy stuff and they support us and they just want to support us and we
see your
entertain
names
it.
in
We
there.
see you. I want to name names, but I'm not going to because I will forget somebody important. I really do want to name some names. You know who you are, the people that are always there, the people that are commenting, the people we know that are there. And you guys are there all the time, and we appreciate it. And you guys are buying things. We know you're buying some things that you don't really need, but you're doing it to support us.
We can say some names.
No. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Okay.
I don't want to leave anybody out. You know who you are. The people that they ride or die with us. Yeah. We love it, and we appreciate it greatly. And we're going to tell you that we are not stopping selling live selling. We are going to continue doing it. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we said we would show you, we would tell you how the show went and what the items sold for or whatever. So first of all, the overall show, I don't have anything written down. I think $245?
$242.
$242, okay? 2-hour show.
For 2 hours.
That's fine. So once we shipped, we had a little trouble with some shipping things. We lost a little money on a few shipping things, but whatever, that's our own fault. The mystery items that we did, if you watched the last video, we did, the small was a Brighton bracelet, and that sold for $8.
Yes.
No, $7.
$7.
Sold for $7. The next medium was a knife, a long knife, about this long, and that sold for $8.
A military knife,
right to bear arms knife. The large was a purse.
$50 purse on eBay.
And that is $50 purse on eBay, and that sold for $7 again. And then the last thing was a
Oriental
samurai sword display thing with a dragon on it. It was super cool. If you didn't see the last video or the live,
go back and look at it.
We put it on there, and it sold for $18. First of all, you people that bought those items or even bidded on them, thank you. We do appreciate it. Absolutely 1,000%.
Yes.
But we screwed that up. We didn't. First of all, the first thing I was going to say we should have done the extra large first and then worked our way down to the large.
Because of shipping.
Because of shipping. The person that won the biggest thing, I love that this person bid on it and won it, and that's great. But when I went to ship it, because they had already bought something small, the combined shipping just did the combined price. We actually lost about $6 on the shipping. And that's our own fault. So what you should do when you're live selling, I'll just tell people this, you should sell your biggest things first.
If you have progressive shipping.
To cover progressive shipping as you go along, so the smaller items, are just the additional shipping, whatever.
Or put in your progressive shipping amount enough to cover it by itself.
Or what we should have done was not had progressive shipping on that one item.
Yes.
And we didn't think about that. Anyway, that was our own fault. Looking at these items, we have enough stuff, you guys know right now.
Yeah, we have lots
Right now, we have enough stuff that it doesn't hurt us. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. The $50 purse went for $7 or $8. That was very disappointing because we looked it up. We know we could sell. Not that we were trying to get eBay prices.
No.
I never expected to get eBay prices.
We wanted to bring people good deals.
But what I would hope for would be a third to half of the value. So I was thinking like $15 to $20, $25, that'd be cool. That's what I was kind of expecting. There was a pair of needle nose vice grip pliers. I think they sell for $25 or $30.
Yeah.
I put them on there. I'm thinking, you know what? Somebody can buy them for $10 and they can turn around and they could make $15 on them, whatever. And they sold for $2.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about any of this. I'm not mad about anybody that bought anything. I shipped it all and it's great. But for us as a business,
Yes.
we can't do that. We like live selling.
Yes.
We're going to continue live
Because I
selling.
love back and forth and talking with you guys and, texting back and forth and just hanging out with you.
Yeah, when we do YouTube videos, we
Yeah.
love, what do we always say? We love the comments. We love seeing comments. We love when people watch and they interact and they comment.
Yes.
That we love. When we do the live selling, there are a lot of you that watch this that come into the lives and you say hi or you make comments, whatever, and I tell dumb jokes and
And we know you're there.
it's interaction and it's fun.
Yeah.
We love it. We really, really do. We really enjoy it. However, doing 2 shows a week, you saw what it took to do that 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Doing 2 shows a week is time consuming, and I have proof of that. I
And
have
shipping
hard
is
numbers
time
proof of
consuming.
that.
Yeah.
So then the shipping happens, and I don't mind it, but when the show is lackluster and it's a little disappointing, then all of a sudden I was shipping for 3 hours yesterday, I think, and then this morning for another couple hours at least.
Well, and we had so many different sized items and shapes and
Yeah, it's not easy to ship all these things.
fragile things and,
So it's time consuming.
Yes.
And I have a couple more things I want to say about this.
Okay.
Number one, I appreciate, and I want you all, I'm trying to make it very, very clear that I am not complaining. I'm not poo-pooing anything.
Then smile.
I appreciate where we are in life. I appreciate where we are in our reselling business, in YouTube and everything else. I never thought we would have over 5,000 subscribers. You guys made that happen. You, Donna, she always,
we have
we can do anything.
5469 today.
71 now. But anyway, who's counting?
Oh, apparently he's counting.
I never thought we'd be there.
Oh.
I personally am I'm a seller. I'm not a buyer. I don't buy anything.
Yeah.
I never go to the store.
We never really did buy.
I never have been a buyer since I got married and had kids. I don't buy things, right?
We do look online if we need something specific because we don't like to go to the store.
Yeah, if we need something like socks, I'll order socks online.
Yeah,
I'll order them off eBay.
Underwear.
We don't really shop
type of shirt.
Amazon. We shop eBay because we just decide we support other eBay sellers. We don't know who they are, but we shall buy on eBay. Anyway, I'm not complaining about where we're at. However, I don't watch lives because I'm not a buyer. We watch some Reseller Ride. We watch some Ink Picker. We watch some of the people on the dollarauction.com. I watched
some to compare ourselves to.
Yeah, I've watched my friend Brady on Whatnot, and his shows are fun, but I could never do like what he does, the way he does it. It's fun, but I don't buy, so I don't watch these things. So last night, for the first time, well, it was a Saturday night after ours, for the first time, she had seen it, and she goes, I want you to watch this. And we watched Bearded Thrift Machine, Julian and Kayla's live Whatnot show. And this has nothing to do
clothing.
with, it's not Whatnot versus, no, first we watched one that wasn't clothing.
Everything.
This is not Whatnot versus the dollarauction.com
no.
at all, because they're the same.
Yeah.
It's, you bring people in, they bid on your stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Same concept.
Did you know the amount of viewers they had was the almost exact same percentage than what we had? We have roughly 5,000 subscribers.
Yep.
And we have roughly an average, I'd say 25 people. Sometimes it's up to 50,
30.
sometimes it's 15, 30,
Yeah.
whatever, but I'd say 25 people. It's about 20% of our total subscribers is what we get consistently on there. He has on his Bearded Thrift Machine channel, he has over 100,000 subscribers. So he had 500 people in his show. It's the same percentage. It's still
ratio,
about 20% of his total subscribers is about what he has in his Whatnots. I can tell you that having it as a business model as part of your steady income makes 1,000,000% sense for them. Because with all those people...
Having what as part of their business model?
Live selling.
Okay.
They were selling willow tree figures for $20 to $30, and I'm not
the small ones.
I'm not poo-pooing them. We love them. We think they're really not
we
great
look up
couple.
to them.
we aspire to be like them. We don't
Yes.
aspire to be them.
No.
But we love watching them because we think they're down to earth. We think they're humble, and we think they deserve everything they've gotten.
Yes.
They've worked hard for it, and they're entertaining. He's funny as
And they're
heck,
kind people.
and she's so kind. And
Yes, too. They're kind.
so anyway,
Seems to be.
I don't mean that like cutting you off at all. I'm just in my head.
Yeah.
So anyway, I love what they do. But we can't do what they do because we don't have the same following. And that is totally okay. Mm-hmm. What works for us?
So would you say that gauging what we get for Willow Tree, which we got $2 versus they were getting... Yeah, 2 to 5. They were getting...
20 to 30.
20 to 30, even on up to 47 on one. So would it be the same ratio?
I don't know. I didn't do the math on that. So I would have to look at several items and see how they turned out. But
clothing items, she would get, from 8 to all the way up to $30 for a shirt.
Yeah, it was amazing. I didn't watch. I watched about a half an hour, and then we watched the clothing one because we brought clothing on, and it sells for $1 or $2, and every now and then it sells better. But
rocks.
Yeah. So and we're not, and that's great for them.
No, it is great. I was just wondering if it was the same ratio, if we were to grow our channel. Is that where you're going? If we were to grow our channel and have more followers, would our ratio come up as far as how many people
Well, sure
watched?
it is, but I don't think 100,000 subscribers is realistic for us. Just like I didn't think 5,000 subscribers is realistic for us. I'm a poo-pooer. Keep my expectations low, and things are great. If we ever get there, cool. It'll be awesome, and I'll be like, wow, this is awesome. And maybe then live selling will be a regular part of our income.
However,
I'm not negative about anybody or anything live selling because we are going to continue to do it.
Right.
However, I want to show you numbers, and I'll pop them up on the screen because I took screenshots of just the numbers.
Oh,
March
what
1st,
numbers?
I was going to show Donna this too. She hasn't seen this yet, but I've kind of talked about it. On March 1st, when we started, this is just our eBay listings, okay?
Oh.
Our active listing was 1,461 listed items. Our orders, so that means sold in the last 90 days, was 685. That's almost 50% sell-through rate, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you jump forward 2 months, so that was in March 1st, so we started in the middle of March, and then you skip April. So the first month and a half, we've really poured ourselves into this for 3.5 months now.
Into
thedollarauction.com. If you go to June 1st, so that was just a month ago right now, we were down to 1,299 active listings and 488 solds.
That's way
so
less.
now we're down to, I don't know, 35, 40%.
Yeah.
I haven't done the math.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, today, right this minute, it is July 1st tomorrow. We are all the way down to 1,300 active listings, and that's after doing 25 or so yesterday. Mm-hmm. And we only have 360 items sold in our last 90 days.
Wow.
That is, honestly, it's embarrassing. That's 25% sell-through rate. We have always been really close to 50% sell-through rate.
That's because we haven't been focusing on eBay.
Because we have been taking our time to do this, we have absolutely let eBay just fall to the wayside. And we can't financially afford to do that.
Also, our sales are way down.
Yeah, the numbers
in
are way down.
Oh yeah, on eBay. But our sales are way down at the booth as well because we used to go into the booth once every week and a half.
Yes.
And we haven't been into the booth for a month. We went in today.
I have a puppy here that I think wants to go outside. I'm going to let her out. Go ahead.
Okay, so we went in today and kind of stirred things up and redid and added to, but we hadn't gone to the booth and refreshed it at all for a month either. So our sales there are showing it because we're not giving it any attention. And also...
Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera up.
Also, we have noticed over the past week, because we have been, since last weekend, because we had to hustle our butts and get in gear to empty 2 of our 3 storage units. So we have been selling on our local dollar auction, listing on our local dollar auction like crazy.
Yeah, because we have a lot of big stuff.
We've been working it, right? And so it has been selling like crazy.
Yeah.
We can list there, and there is 13,000 members on one,
and just a few thousand on the other.
A few thousand on the other. But that's how many people have the opportunity to see our listings there, and they're able to pick up locally. So we have been making a lot of sales there.
So that's helped a lot because we've had some really good shows. We sold records that went for really good, and in the past we've had some jewelry pieces that went really well.
Yeah.
But overall, the amount of time we're putting into it is not justifying the time that we're taking.
Here's the other thing with the dollarauction.com and all of you guys. There's only so much that you can buy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have a handful, and those same viewers are this. That handful are the same.
Every
people.
show there's some new people, but you're generally the same people, and that's awesome. But without new blood coming in, like the local dollar auctions, there's constantly new people coming in that too. I mean, it comes and it goes, it ebbs and it flows.
But we know that you guys buy to support us a lot of times. Not because you're in dire need of a turtle necklace, or whatever.
Right.
Because at first the turtle necklaces went like crazy, but how many turtle necklaces do you need? So they went really, really well, and now they're not going so well. But that's because we're
not telling anybody to not buy from us.
No, we appreciate it, but we're saying we understand.
Yeah.
We understand that,
Now Larry said something. He said if to district, which is the pipes and the electricity and everything of the dollarauction.com, they say that local pickup is in the works and it's coming. Because apparently Whatnot has that. I don't know for sure. We don't Whatnot.
Yep.
If local pickup gets acted, I mean, people that aren't local may not like it, but I think for us it would do much better because a lot of those people that are local on the dollar auction locally, I think they would watch the show and they may buy more, but when you have to pay shipping and you live 2 miles down the road, it's kind of hurts things too. So a lot of people aren't interested in that. So if they get local pickup, maybe it'll pick up and maybe we'll do it more. But so for right now, all that to say, we enjoy it. We have a good time when we're doing it. And I think the people that watch us know that we actually literally are having fun.
Yes, and
we're
all
not
that
faking
to say,
it.
though,
that we're cutting it back.
That we need to focus on what works for our business right now because we got to pay the bills, yo.
Yeah.
So we need to focus on what makes the most money the fastest for us. And that is we need to focus on our eBay store, our YouTube channel, our booth, and then
our YouTube channel has hurt also.
Yeah.
Our YouTube channel has hurt also because we don't want to just make videos about the dollarauction.com, but when it's taking so much time, it is what it is. We've made less videos over the last month.
Because there's not much more to talk about because that's all we're working on.
So as far as the live selling goes, well, what I was also going to say, what have you heard me say in all the videos in the last 3 weeks? Every single video we put out, I have said,
Ta-da.
I just want to list this stuff. I just want to list this stuff. If I could just get the time to list this stuff. Yeah. And I haven't been able to, and a lot of that because of the live selling that we're doing so much of it. So what we're doing is, this is 4th of July week.
Okay.
We're taking this entire week off. We are not stopping selling live. We enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
But we're taking this entire week off.
Just this week. Yeah.
Next week, we're a little unsure how we're doing it because normally we would do Thursday and Saturday. I think we're going to keep Thursday nights is what we're going to do. But next week on Friday and Saturday is a Christmas in July raid train.
Yep.
And we're scheduled to be at the end of it. We're
and
only
you have Cornhusker State Games on 2 days.
And I have Cornhusker State Games on Saturday.
The same 2 days that the Christmas in July is on.
We are either going to still be at the end of the first day on Christmas in July Day on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yes, the 11th.
Yes. You know what? We're going to leave it there. We're not going to move it to Thursday or anything. We're going to be at the end of that Christmas in July on Friday night at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. That's Central Time. Mm-hmm. And then I can't guarantee we're going to have all Christmas stuff, though. We're going to just see what we have to sell.
We're going to have holiday items.
I don't know, whatever. You know what? All this stuff you could buy as presents and call it Christmas, too. Anyway, we're not, and so we're in total support of the Christmas in July thing. We're in total support of thedollarauction.com. We are members of it.
It's all Christmas stuff.
It's all Christmas stuff. Okay. And she usually picks everything anyway.
It's
so.
already picked, yeah.
Okay, well, it's already picked. There you go. So we will be on for that. And then after that, the plan is to do Thursday nights, 8 p.m., and do an hour, maybe more if nobody's behind us, whatever. But just do it once a week, because then it's not nearly as much shipping.
Taking the pressure off.
Takes the pressure off. Because before, when you're doing one show and then 2 days later, you need 100 items or more, that's a short time to get a lot of things. So this way we can work through the week and just set, oh, this is good for thedollarauction.com, and put it in a tote, and we can be ready when the time comes. So that's where we're going.
And we want time to do storage auctions.
Yeah.
We want time to go and buy storage units, and we want time to be free to do cleanouts.
And do family things.
Yes.
We got done and we finished that show and we were kind of defeated. And you know what? We went to a movie. We're like, you know what? Let's go to a movie. We went and saw F1,
fun.
which was a great, entertaining movie. I really enjoyed it. And it was kind of like, it just kind of got us away from everything.
And last night, I sat down and I crocheted. And I just crocheted at the speed I wanted to and enjoyed it.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Without the pressure. Like we feel so much more free. So why are we filming this at 1 o'clock? Because I wanted to, before we even filmed, I wanted to get everything shipped from thedollarauction.com and take it. We actually took it to the post office. Everything is out. There was 2 UPS packages. Everything's out. We went to the booth, and now we can start fresh. We can pull our eBay orders, which
there's some fun ones we're going to show you.
Yeah, but yesterday was like, once we made this decision, it's like, you know what? I'm finally going to sit down and list some of this stuff.
Yes.
And in 2.5 hours,
enjoyable.
I bet we listed well over $1,000 worth of stuff. And that's not even including the $400 pants that I listed.
Oh.
So
yeah, we listed.
We fully intend to get our eBay numbers back up to where they were in the next couple months. We have a lot of stuff to list, and we're going to list like crazy. But we're still going to do live selling because we do really enjoy it.
Yes.
It's just this week we're taking off, and then we're going to do 1 show a week. Now, if we come across a storage unit or a buyout or garage sale, and we have a whole bunch of alike type things, and we think, you know what, this would make a great show, we may pop up and tell you ahead of time and say, hey, you know what, this Monday or this Saturday, we're going to do a dollarauction.com show with this stuff. And I expect that will happen. But the plan going forward is take a week off, and then we're going to do once a week. So we really, really, really... What are you doing? You're chatting with... That's his name I haven't seen in a long, long time. She's chatting with Loranda, an old friend of ours that I haven't seen forever. So anyway, that's the plan. Where I know this has been rambling. It's been 31 minutes, it says. And I ain't going to edit much of this down.
Sometimes my husband rambles. He's a
I had a lot to say,
man.
but I think that I didn't forget anything. I don't like writing stuff down.
Yep.
I like just going off the cuff, but I think we're good. So I think we're going to let the dog in.
And we're going to go look at what sold on eBay.
We have 15
what
things.
sells when you list it.
We have 15 things to pull, so we're going to go downstairs and get that done.
Yes.
And that's way more fun.
Yes.
All right, if you're curious how shipping went for thedollarauction.com, let me show you. Here's how it went.
Holy bucket.
Oh, I had 5 bags.
That's a little
and 2
ways away.
UPS boxes. So yeah, that's enough of that. We're moving on to the eBay. All right, table is not clean. I can clean this. I like to clean it. We still have some stuff, but we're just going to deal with it because we got to get these things pulled. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. First thing we have is in box 127.
Okay, I gotta think.
Remember,
is that?
Kind of don't realize how long it's been since we've done this. So, yeah, 127.
127.
All right, in here you're looking for vintage Japan left and nested personal ashtray set of 4, pink something or other.
Okay, Lefton ashtray set.
These came from a clean out that we did.
Yeah.
And yeah, they look like that. And there's, that's the outside, and then there's 4 little ashtrays.
Yeah.
Interesting. That sold for $15, and it's going to Tennessee.
Nifty.
And we have the map. We haven't done the map because we haven't done videos down here. So, you know, we'll do the map on the next one.
We should do one whole video that is just the map and people who have sent us letters.
I doubt we're going to do that. But put your name in there. Put your pin on the map if you haven't done it. Put in the comments on this video where you're watching from if you haven't done it yet. And in the next video, we will put you on the map. We have people all around the world
Let's put these
that
guys
have done this. Oh, we still need to do this country map.
On
We were
the
going
back
to do
of
the
that
country
one.
people on this. Not on the back of it. Anyway, we'll figure this out too. But put your location down so we can put you on the map in the next video.
We need to like consolidate boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
And here you're looking for 2 doorknobs. 2 quick set microband keyed entry doorknobs.
Quick set doorknobs.
Yep.
Up you there. Where'd these come from?
These come from the $2,000 storage unit. And there's 2 of these new doorknobs. This sold for $24 for both of them. And it's going to Texas. Yes. Next is in box 52. It's out here.
Oh.
We got to get these totes to go to the garage. These things are things that didn't sell on our live shows. We need to get those out to the garage and sell them on locally, so they're gone. And then she can get back to box 52 easier. All right, in box 52, we're looking for breakables. We look for a set of 4 Newport salad plates retired. Probably right there.
Okay.
All right there. That's what they look like. There's 4 of them in there, and they're retired gray with flowers and crap. $13.50, Indiana. That's where it's going.
Did you just say flowers and crap?
I'm sorry. Flowers and nice stuff. And leaves.
They're pretty.
By the way, speaking of stuff, we still don't have thank you cards. We keep forgetting to order them. We need to order them today.
Okay.
So tell everybody thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Because all the ta-das and everything, nothing has thank you cards.
Man. Okay.
All right, next up is in box 34.
34.
All right, this is something you listed just recently.
Look at her. I just listed her.
Yep, that's not what sold, though. We're looking for a shea butter. A little jar of shea butter. I don't know what that is.
Oh, this is for your hair.
For your hair, True Style. What is it? You tell me what it is. Arbonne.
It's Arbonne
Oh, you don't have your glasses.
True Style Texturizing Pomade.
All right, that sold for $12.99, and it's going to Ohio.
Okay.
All right, at 119, it's going to be lumped along the side. There's 2 decal things. They're on the other side. I see them over there. There's 2 of them. Just grab one of those. This is somebody bought one. I had 3, and they bought one. You can't actually see it. It's maybe you can see it through there. It's a 1971 flipped around here. 1971 Plymouth Satellite Car of the Year Award decal that goes like in a window. And somebody bought one for $10. I shipped it to them. And now they want another one. And so that sold for $10 to the same person. And it's going to Colorado.
Colorado.
I just want to say the person where it's going to lives on
Dakin Street.
Dakin Street. That's
That's
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dakin is our kid's name.
Yes. Next up in box 5. This comes from the buyout at the Millionaire House, or you're calling it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
This is a CB radio down in there. It's probably wrapped up. I bet you I wrapped it up. It's right there.
This?
Yeah. And then in the bag is the handle. I'm just going to leave it wrapped up.
Okay.
This is a CB radio. It's in excellent condition. I'm not going to unwrap that. It's a Cobra radio, sold for $40, and it is going to New York. Next up, we have an interesting little tale to tell. It's not even that interesting, but we sold a Lego set, but it's the same Lego set we sold 2 weeks ago. So grab in the Lego box. It'll be right on top. Yep.
Came back to live at our house.
In the bag right there.
This right here?
Yeah, this Lego set. I'll pop a picture of what it is.
It's right there.
Oh, it's right there. You don't need a picture. It's right there. It's a vintage Lego set. Sold for $19.99. It sold 2 weeks ago, and we shipped it out, and it came back, and they had the wrong address. It was not a real address, so it came back to us.
Oh.
So the buyer messaged and they're like, any way you can ship that back to me? And I said, I will refund you the $19.99 for the purchase, but I can't refund the shipping because it was already used to try to ship it once. So they said they understood. So I relisted it and they bought it again. So now we're going to ship it to the right address.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Next up in box 82, which is over here.
82.
Box 82, we're looking for a blue Chinese rice eye grain flower cup, teacup, and saucer. Does that make sense?
Grain flour.
Yes, this came from a buyout we did. Yeah, it said grain flour, yes.
It says saucer.
It's a teacup and saucer.
Oh, these are cups only. Okay. So the cup and saucer set. Doesn't have replacement cups available also.
Okay. We can just show the cup there and call it good enough. So there's the design.
It's a beautiful flower
Oh,
and
that's kind of cool. It's stuff, flour and stuff. All right, and there's a saucer that goes with it. That's sold for $14, and it is going to Illinois. Next up is in box 66.
Okay.
All right, in box 66 right there, a Barbie fashion set, vintage. This we bought
Skater.
and the stay sale quite a while ago. It was not a great buy because we paid $5 for it and it ended up selling for $15, and it is going to Missouri.
Nice.
All right, speaking of vintage toys, box 101 has our next item. You look around.
This is why I need a Morton building.
Yeah.
So
We're
I
looking
can
for.
have all the numbers. Would you look at her?
She is expensive, y'all.
She is so sweet.
Yeah, she's listed. She needs to sell. We're looking for Polly Pockets from 1989. Polly Speedboat is what we're looking for.
Strolling surprise.
Yeah, not that one. Not that one. I don't know. It's in there somewhere. That's not it. That's Fairy Winkles. There should be a Polly Speedboat down in there somewhere.
Over here.
Is that it? There it is. Look how little that is. It looks bigger in the picture.
Tiny.
$35. This just got listed not too long ago, and it's going to California.
$35?
Yep, $35
For this?
for that.
Wowzers.
Yeah, see, that's why we need eBay, man.
Wowzers, wowzers. Say bye to the little pony.
Goodbye, little pony. What pony?
I meant little pony. Little bunny.
Little bunny. Goodbye, little bunny. See you when we see you. Toys sell, you guys. This is a toy from a year ago.
Ooh.
And we're looking for 99 Fish Price Rescue Heroes Firefighter Billy. Is it Billy?
Billy
I think it's
Blaze. Well, they both
Yeah, it
are.
glows. It's the one on the right. Because it glows in the dark. Yep, right here. This one is going to, where's it going?
Oh,
It's going to Kentucky. We like Kentucky. And it sold for $24.99. That was part of the fire buy last year. So $24.99. Nothing else in that room, Donna.
Okay.
So you can come out here and you can go to box 75. We're looking for a Padres, not the hat, the shirt, the jersey. Right there. This came from a garage sale in Bella Vista, Arkansas. I think I paid $2 for it. San Diego Padres, Mitchell and Ness jersey, Dave Winfield. And it sold for $37. And it's going to Florida.
Nice.
Box 29 is next. I believe this is something you just listed also.
29.
We got a pair of brass swans.
Oh, yeah. Just listed these two.
Look at that. Brass swans, $27.99, going to Ohio.
Okay.
Box 10 is next, right over here.
10.
In here, we're looking for Runza. Most people ain't gonna know what Runza is, but a Runza lunchbox. Runza is a local Midwest restaurant, started here in Lincoln, I believe.
Yeah.
And that sold for $14.38, and it is going to Florida, of all places.
Wow.
There's
A
not.
transplanted rusk.
Yeah, I wonder if it's
Runza.
in Nebraska or something, because there's no Runzas in Florida.
Yeah.
Lastly, it's out in the garage in box 21. I think it's out in the garage. Yep. All right, I can go get them. You want to say hi to people?
Hi, people. Hi, people. What should we talk about? I don't know. The fact that I want to make this room bigger. Maybe by getting a Morton building. Yeah. That sounds fabulous. A Morton building. I think.
Okay, here's something I just listed just yesterday. This is why I need to list on eBay. This is a pair of Oakley tactical gloves. I got them Velcro strapped together.
Those are cool.
Oakley Velcro gloves. Listed these yesterday.
Velcro tactical.
Tactical gloves. Sold for $34.99. Now the thing about these, there's no tag that says the size, like somebody removed the tag. So we went with large. We kind of discussed it, measured it, and we decided we think they're large.
Me.
So
too small for you.
We think that they're large, and they're $44.99, $34.99, and they're going to New York City.
Nice.
Actually, not New York City, New York. Somewhere else in New York. I'm a little flustered just trying to do all this like quickly or something. I don't know why, but anyway, I'll tell you a funny story. Should I tell a funny story?
I don't know. Does it involve me?
No, this is funny. I think this is funny, and people that don't appreciate people that resell wouldn't like this story, but I think most people will. So we found some Ice Age items. Okay, they're Ice Age toys from 1992. No, 2005. 2005. So they're 20 years old. So in these we have 6 of them, and they sell for around $45. So I listed them all for $45. Turned on offers. One of them apparently is very rare because there's one listed for $320 some, and if I look on Worth Point, the last 2 that sold for about $160. So I listed them for $199. Turn on offers, and we'll just see what happens. You know, I'm expecting I'll probably get $160 for them. So anyway, this is a toy from 2005, 20 years ago. Okay. And we get a message, and I'm sure this person isn't going to see this video. And if they do, well, whatever. I'm going to tell you about it anyway. We get a message from a guy, and the listing says rare, Ice Age 2, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he says, "Hello, my son has been looking for this for a while now. The price is more than I can afford. Could you please let me know what the lowest you're willing to offer this for is? Thank you."
Why is he paying for it for his son? It's a present. It's a birthday present.
Maybe. My first thought was his son. Okay. These are 20 years old. So is your son 30 now? 35? Is that like, I was like...
You're being judgy.
I'm being judgy. I am being, absolutely being judgy.
Tell him to stop.
Tell me to stop it. But I would have been more receptive and more quick to respond and just tell him, oh, my lowest price is $160. If he would have just said, hey, I'm really interested, what's the lowest price you'd go? But when he says my son is interested, you know, it gives you that, oh, it's for my, you know, the first thing you think of is a little kid. Anyway, we're debating whether to even put this in the video.
Don't. No, we're not going to.
No, we're not going to leave that. We're going to take the last part out. But anyway.
He's saying all that because sometimes people try to play on your heartstrings, pull on your heartstrings by saying, oh, you know, my dog just died, or, you know, my brother needs this, or
my son. This is a 20-year-old toy, so maybe their son is a collector. Maybe it is for a birthday present. I hadn't thought of that, so maybe that's the thing.
It's probably for a birthday present.
But when you first read it, you think of little Johnny that's like 8 years old, and oh, my son really wants this, and he's picking the one that's rare that I have listed for $200. You can go ahead and roast me in the comments if you want. I'm fine with that, but that was my first thought. I was like, this is a 20-year-old toy. I'm pretty sure if your son was playing with this, he's 30 now. So, anyway, in my opinion, we're ending this on a light note.
My goodness.
I think it's a light note. I think it was fun.
Neither one of us are light, man.
Well, we're not light. I need to get lighter. We have a new message from an eBay person. That's just a no problem. All right, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's everything.
Now they all think that we're judgy people.
Oh, I am a judgy person. Donna's not.
No, you're just negative. You're
no,
poo-pooer.
I did. Well, I gotta keep that name somehow. So anyway, you can roast me in the comments if you want. She's shaking that camera all the way around. We're like on a roller coaster.
Hold it then.
You're doing great though.
Whew, I can't hold it. It's
All right.
so heavy.
Like I said, in the next video we're going to do the math. So please put your town. If you haven't done it yet, put your town where you're watching from. You don't even have to put your name on there. We'll just use your username. But we really want to put some more pins in the map. We do have a few to put in, but
And we'll try not to be so talky next time.
no, we're going to do whatever we feel like doing. Actually, we're going to be talky because we're going to do that topic that we discussed with Larry and Ruth.
We still have one more talky thing.
And it's going to be interesting, I think.
But you're going to like it.
Well, we hope.
Yeah.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. I got to ship these items out today and get them gone. I want to make this video and I want to have it come out tomorrow morning. So, got work to do. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We're Happy Art Treasures. See you next time.
Bye.